Hey, we're at day 61 of these push ups. We had a fantastic day yesterday, and I wanted to share a little bit with you guys on how things have been going with the channel. Um, in the last 28 days, we've had 113 subscribers. That's fantastic. Um, Everything is up. The views, the watch time hours, all of that stuff, and that is only in part not in part. That is only because of the support that you all are giving. So, my deepest thanks for everybody. Good morning, Jacob. How are you, sir? I was just sharing with people that thanks in part to everybody's support, namely your work, especially you're in the car, namely like your work as far as urging people to subscribe and things like that are helping the channel grow. We've got 113 subscriptions in the last 28 days. That's fantastic for this channel. I know some other channels probably have grown faster, but we all grow at the rate we're supposed to. So yeah, that's great stuff, right? So we're gonna get to it and keep doing what we do, and we're gonna get through these push-ups today. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. So today is no different than any other day. Probably not going to do all the extra stuff that we did like yesterday. We'll just get to the push-ups. I think that there's a good balance in that, doing the push-ups at some point and then being able just to come back and do the other stuff on other days. Let's see. How's that for lighting? All right, I'm going to grab some water. All right. How are you, Stark? Jacob Stark sent some amazing stuff to the email. So I set up an email as well. And Stark sent not to the email, he sent it to the Instagram channel. I know you don't have Instagram, but we're also setting up an email to where we can send in video clips and pictures of workouts. So we're trying to get people all over the world involved. We had Stark, John was in yesterday as well, and Rory was in New Zealand, and he was in. So we're trying to get some stuff going. So let me get to this first set. Hey, greetings, everyone. Today is day 61 of 100 push ups, 10 sets of 10. And so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just like that. And I got my little stuff down here, 61, and I'm just putting little marks here. Hey, doing that parenting stuff. My kids, well, my oldest, she's older, but they used to always love to go to the store. Are you asking Stark if he's an adult? Yeah, Jacob, I think Stark is has children. And I can't remember how old his daughter is, and he may not have put it out there. I'm very careful when it comes to people talking about their kids. I don't try to ask too much because I don't put too much out about my kids, like their names and stuff like that. Definitely not their pictures. And that said, would definitely just always want to be careful with yours as well. I always want to push you support, but I also understand like you are a younger content creator, so we want to be careful of who's supporting your channel. So let me get to number 2. Thanks for the thumbs up, everyone. That's number 2. Stark says they go by bus, meet the wifey, and then go shopping together to buy food and stuff. Yeah, that just sounds so cool. How's the public transit system there? Here, it's better than it was, but it's got a lot to be desired. I appreciate you, Stark. Thank you so much. And Stark on his Instagram has some comics. Looks like he's a comic collector. I'll have to show you the few that I have. I don't have a whole lot, but definitely got a few comics. Thank you so much. I feel good today, but I didn't sleep well. So go figure. Sometimes this is why consistency and discipline matters, because sometimes when you already have in your head, oh, I didn't sleep well, I'm not going to do well. You never know. Sometimes it's the days you don't feel like going to the gym. You have the greatest breakthroughs and things like that. So we are going to do this regardless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number 3. Jacob, my daughter's doing great. I appreciate that. She's at a camp right now with her school, and her mother sent me some pictures. She's doing archery. She's doing zip lines. They got to like go canoeing and stuff. So I know I'll have a lot of stories when she gets back. Jacob, I'm not sure if I told you that I showed her the video you made. By the way, everyone, Jacob made a video supporting this channel on his channel and urged his viewers to come and subscribe and watch. And it was very cool, very heartfelt. And he's trying to be able to do videos himself one day when he gets enough subscribers to go live. So, but I showed my daughter that video and she was very impressed and thought that that was very cool of you to do. And she liked the Roblox part too, because she likes Roblox as well. Stark Industries, they are at their final destination now. You have to hop off the bus and meet wifey. Have a great day. See you later. All right, Stark, thank you so much. Have a fantastic day. Much love to you and the family. That is awesome that he was able to, just drop by. We don't always get to stay the entire time. I get that. Just like Jacob's on his way in the car, he's got stuff to do. Stark has things to do. So thank you guys for even just stopping by. That's cool. That's the check-in. That's what friends are doing. So let's go with number 5. Number 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we definitely got to get more people in the house, but in due time, it's tough, especially because we got such a cool dynamic of being all over the world. that not everybody's time frame gets in the same. So hopefully Bella will stop in. Hopefully we'll see John as well. I appreciate that. We're just doing our push-ups, having fun, learning lessons. I mean, how many times have we got to learn how to ignore the trolls? How many times have we got to learn that our focus is bigger than what the world will like give us as distractions, things like that. So the push-ups are just a piece of it, and we get to learn about ourselves by sharing. So the things you share, we learn a little bit more about you. The things we share, you can learn more about us. So it's all good, but it'd be cool to interact with more people coming through. Yeah, for sure. Let's get to number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number 5. We are good. We are good. How was your week? How has school been? How about that? How's your week been? Oh, you're going to take a test too? Okay. What's the test on? Advanced reading? Is that what AR is? Let me get to number 6. 1, 2, 3. So you can get your points, your AT points. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, so you can get AR points. An AR test for AR points is AR advanced reading. What are AR points and how many do you need? And what happens when you get a certain amount? Is that just to move on to the next grade? Okay. All right. Okay. Hey, get those points. What's up? Get a grip. We are on day 61, and I have done 6 sets already. What's up with get a grip? What's wrong with get a grip, Jacob? Oh, he says bad words. Man, we're doing it. We're always trying to get after it. Yesterday we had a really good session. Day 60 we hit 10 squats, 10 push-ups, a 10-second plank for all of the odd sets, and then for the even sets we did 10 push-ups or 10 squats, 10 push-ups, and then the 10-second cockroach. So we had it going yesterday. Let me get to number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, beautiful day yesterday. Beautiful day today, every day. So we're getting a little hydration. Like I was telling Stark was in the chat earlier. Didn't get that much sleep, didn't sleep that well. I've had a headache the last few days. has not been fun, but we try to stay hydrated and just get to it. What's our message view held for review? Ah, I can't throw that one up there, man. You gotta get me some strikes. uh, Jacob, have a great day, man. Get those points in reading, and we'll talk to you. We'll see you soon. I know you said you can do the things on the weekend, so we'll look forward to you tomorrow and Sunday. Grip, what's your session today? What's your workout today? Or have you already gotten one done? And I always try to ask people if they have content they'd like me to check out as well. Because fair is fair. I would definitely check people's stuff out. And for people who subscribe who have stuff, if they want that subscription back, I can always support what people have going on. All right. John is in the house. There we go. We're on number 7. No, we're on number 8. All right, let's go. This man has peas to plant. You're at 90. Oh, I'm behind. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And pull-ups. 8, 9, 10. John, you're a crazed animal, my friend. That is awesome. Get a grip. You are on rehab, but done. You're stretching and strengthening. That's how, hey, it all takes time. That's fantastic. We are talking about putting together an email and being able to send in your own clips and pictures of your workouts. Get a grip. So if you would like to, we'd love to have some of your stuff. I know not everybody wants to be in front of a camera, so I completely understand if you don't, but it's there to offer because we're trying to build these things so we all see each other supporting going through stuff. And I was just through physical therapy myself, so I completely get where you're coming from. It's a vulnerable spot to be in, but it's necessary. Yoga this morning and a short kata. John, you're just owning the day, and you probably had to chase the dogs. I want to say Mila, but it's not Mila. Stojakovic. I can't remember her name. My apologies. Mira. There we go. Mira. Hey, life is good here. I was saying, I feel good. Didn't sleep much. Stojanovic. Mira Stojanovic. There we go. Yeah, didn't get much sleep. Had a headache the last few days. So, but we're still here. Chased her and her sister. There we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm doing okay. 5, 6. Just a headache. 7, 8. And it kept me up. 9, 10. I did not sleep well. Did not sleep well at all. So I may use this as a rest day. You know what? Have the best day that you can. That's what you can do for me. I appreciate that sentiment, and that's a great way to spread the message so people can see it in the chat. People looking out for each other. Reluctant Gamer, hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you can hit the like button. Thank you, Reluctant Gamer. Man, that is fantastic of you. But John, yeah, I do appreciate that. It happens sometimes. You get behind certain circumstances, and you can just you just have to go through it. But it's nothing terrible. Been through way worse, but also been through better. So today is going to be a day where you take it for yourself. Take your health day, because nobody else really should be advocating for your own health like you should. That's kind of my feelings on it, and I'm really not one to like. Yes, yeah, definitely. On the topic of eating, I just keep just switching, but um, Stark sent me some stuff on Instagram yesterday about like toasting the oats and mixing some cocoa, and he sent a picture of a bowl and stuff like that. I want to get his permission before I start posting things. I want to make sure I have everybody's permission before I post stuff, um, because that's important that we understand. Like, okay, it's an agreement that it's okay to post things, especially if it's like a DM, because that might be a little bit more private, even though it's not weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me get to number 10. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're through that 100 just like that. Just like that. Yeah, menu video, that would be cool. Because you were naming off a lot of cool things that you were consuming and preparing and stuff like that. So I'm all for that. That would be a good addition. I definitely think. Um, and even just things that are, if they're just pictures as well. But it's a little bit of what I'd been doing already, but we just want to get ourselves, I don't know, situated, doing the cool stuff we talked about. I think I can click these lights off. I don't really need down. Yeah, the tuna and orange juice. Yeah, you know what? That I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. That's some OJ and tuna. That is that's a concoction. It still hits me different just to think about it. But that would be cool. Let's get some things going. I You know what? I've never heard of it. I'm sure a lot of other people haven't heard of it. So, is that did you find that someplace, or was that just something that you just said, I'm going to throw these two together? Oh, no. I see some other videos of it as well. Protein, tuna shake, ultimate for bulking, orange, yeah, tuna orange. Tuna can get pretty bland pretty quick. Um, Tuna smoothie with cucumber. There's another one. Heard it from Bill Phillips. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of tuna sort of things. So, hey, why not? Why not? Right? Body for life, for sure. For sure, for sure. How's excellent. How's the siphon? I know you said you got it fixed and we had to hop off. My apologies yesterday. We hopped off pretty quickly. And I had tuna last night too. I have no orange juice. I don't get orange juice often. 2 acres of lettuce, man. Oh, you're living a real farm life. That's got to be just amazing. If that's just 2 acres of lettuce, and you're planting peas today and everything else, man, that's a lot of food. Oh yeah. Yeah, the citrus will get to you after a while. And generally if I have it, I'll just get like a bag of oranges and I'll just juice them myself. It tastes better and way less heavy and syrupy than the store-bought brands. If I have to get a store-bought brand, which I generally don't, um, I'll still cut it with water just to take that, I don't know, that weight of it. 12 acres, man, that's fantastic. So is what you're farming right now overseeing, is that just a every day, all day? I'm guessing, you don't have like an office job or anything, but is that from sun to sun, or I think what's the saying, can't to can't? From it's dark in the morning where you can't see, and you work till it's night when you can't see. Man, yeah, can't to can't. Well, good on you and people doing what you're doing because I think a lot of people sorely underestimate how their food gets to their plate, and it doesn't happen without people doing really hard labor. So shout out to you for that. We appreciate that and appreciate you like even taking the time out. I know time has got to be precious when you're doing stuff on a farm. So to be able to take time out, even like we're approaching 30 minutes, I'm sure 30 minutes is a lot in farming time, especially because, like you say, you're working. There's only so many sun hours in the day. Ha! That would be cool. That would be fantastic. Especially if we could get like Stark and Rory get like start taking trips to other places. Hop a flight to New Zealand or the UK or Germany and just start doing push-ups everywhere. Yeah, let's do that. Hey, 2025, 2026, beyond like it's nothing but time to be able to do that. Time is valuable, time is precious, but we want to make sure we enjoy that and make the most of our time. And as we know, that goes on as time goes on. You realize how precious it is because time isn't guaranteed. So we're definitely in a special place. Are they on your property? Do they just come up, or how does that work with the with the wildlife there? Is elk something you still got to be wary of? As far as being a danger if you're too close, I'm guessing just like with anything. Uh, that's cool. No, no worries. Right on. Right on. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, they're like, "We're caught. Run. He's up." Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's cool that it's not putting you in danger. Um, I saw you did mention bears the other day. Do bears come around? Wow. Man, That's amazing. And the more I see on bears, you realize what just amazing animals they are. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's amazing. Have you? I'm sure you don't have a whole lot of time to be toiling on social media, but that's rather intimidating to see. Yeah, to see something that large that's looking for food. A car we don't think of because we just think it's a car, but when it's breathing and moving, yeah, that's a whole different entity. Um, There's a debate going around. I don't know if it's a debate. I think it's just the recent social media thing. But there's the notion that 100 men, I guess just average men, could beat a full grown silverback gorilla in combat. And I think no way. I don't think that people realize how powerful animals are over us. 100 people, it would be a daunting task, but I think if a gorilla was really focused, I think that would just be an immediate problem, for especially, like, the first 10 people who got their arm ripped off or their face bitten off. I kinda laughed at it because it was just like, first of all, who thought of this? And secondly, what 100 people are you gonna get? And I hope that there's not just some rich idiot who has the money to buy a gorilla to try to prove that point and have 100 guys try to beat it up. But yeah, that was just, I don't know, just mindless social media stuff that I happen to come across when I'm looking for uh, content to react to and things like that. No worries, no worries. You're actually doing work, and we're just sitting here chit chatting. It was a weird question, anyways. Man, you're mechanically inclined on a way that I may never know. So hats off because that's a thing. I was asking because you were talking about the bear, and I said on the topic of animals and the intimidation factor of how large they are. There's a sentiment on social media. Oh yeah, yeah. You got to get that fixed. I'm sure that's those resources are precious. Um, but there's a sentiment on social media where people are saying that 100 average men could take down with no weapons and barehanded a full-blown silverback gorilla, and I just don't see it. Um, I don't think we give animals enough credit. I don't think we give animals enough credit. Um, yeah, and like gorillas seem pretty docile, so maybe if you caught it like in a certain mood, but I think once it flipped its switch to on, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing that 100 men could do. Really, they kill for fun? Right. Yeah, that's just no, I don't see it. I see the first few guys getting just completely damaged in a way that the human brain doesn't imagine something damaging another living thing. And that's going to trigger our brains to say, you know what? There's no way. There's no way. I don't see that happening. I mean, we see people struggle with their dogs just to get their dogs under control on a leash. Correct. Yeah, we're wired to avoid being harmed. We don't That's why self-harm is such a you really have to be in a mental state to inflict self-harm. We're generally not wired for that. I can't imagine seeing it and then being able to say, I'm going to go, Right. Right. Well, the analogy that I used is for any guy who thinks that he could be part of the 100, um, people that could take down a gorilla, you would have to admit then that 105-year-olds could beat up a grown man. And I don't see that happening either, because the strength disparity, the knowledge, the ability just to go places that something else couldn't. So we probably look like children, to bears, to gorillas, to mountain lions, probably even Great Danes. Um, Yeah, I hope so too. I don't I wouldn't want to see a gorilla get harmed, although I don't think it's going to happen. Even just the attempt to harm it. I don't want to see that. And two, we all, what happens to it, should it win and, kill a few people, then they're going to make the case to euthanize it because now it's used to, ending lives, and that's unfair to the animal. So I agree. I hope that that's never a thing. If they want to do a thing, do those they have those things in Russia where they'll have like 100 guys meet like 100 guys out in the middle of the forest and they all just fight. Let them just do that. Do some other things. Yeah, PETA would be all over that. And they certainly would have a case, because yeah, just trying to punch a gorilla to death or kick it, and that's ugly humaning. And yeah, I want no part of that. I would absolutely want no part of that. Not even to watch it. I know we see a lot of things on social media, but that's not good. Nice. Okay, John. Enjoy your day. I'm gonna hop off too. We've been on for a little while. It's not as long as the previous couple days, but that is all good. We got things to get to, and I will drop some other stuff, do the recap, the shorts, and all that good stuff. So there'll be some stuff to come, but I'll definitely look for the vids and be able to, kind of spin those out and share them as well. So we appreciate you, and be safe out there, especially with grizzlies roaming around. Have an amazing day, my friend. We'll see you, brother. Guys, that is John, and he's a strong contributor to the channel. We really appreciate his presence. We would appreciate yours too. Subscriptions to the channel are free. So, yeah, please do let us know. Um, Subscriptions to the channel are free. If you select to subscribe, hit notifications, select all so you see when we go live. You'll see videos and you'll see shorts as well. There's a link in the description to YouTube, or not YouTube, excuse me, to Instagram. And thank you, John. Yes, listen to that man. Sub everybody. And there's also an email that is on the channel as well. So to what John's going to be doing, being able to send videos and pictures of his workouts, his environment, things like that. And we're just sharing here. Some of it's about the fitness, but so much more of it is just about life. And like John's saying, good info and good people. So shout out to Stark, shout out to Jacob, and shout out to John. Guys, have a fantastic day. I know I'm missing somebody who dropped in for a little while. Reluctant Gamer dropped in as well. And get a grip. So we got this. Guys, have a fantastic day, and I hope this finds everybody on your journey of health and fitness. And like we like to say around here, HWPO means hard work pays off, and this is Impact Athletics Association. We'll see you tomorrow, Saturday, for those push-ups. A lot of y'all don't have to work, so get up and get with us. Have a good one.